It's pathways. And so then back to like the conditions, there were others sprinkled in there, but I talked about slow and gentle. So what's the deal with that, right? Why slow? Why gentle? Because we're always told, we know we're supposed to slow down, right? We know we're supposed to be chill or calm, but what does that do? So slow catches the brain's attention, right? So when we go fast, we can only do what we already know. So we just go back to habits, like boom, boom, boom. This is what I already know. This is what I'm wired to do. So to do something new, we have to slow down so that we can catch the brain's attention. The brain can go, oh, we're doing this or that, right? We can start to have a say in that because our brain is now going, oh, huh. So that's super important. And that could be in your life anywhere. And then the idea of gentle, or you can say subtle or ease, that amplifies the experience for your brain. And now that might seem counterintuitive, but remember how I had you press hard and feel something? Were you able to feel more when you reduced the force? Like for me, it's like, oh yeah, there's a vein popping up a little bit, or like, I can feel the texture of my knuckles more clearly or whatever, but reducing the force actually amplifies, as if your brain's like, what, right? It starts to really kind of look for something because you've reduced. There's not so much noise. There's, another example might be, like if you're in a well-lit room and you turn on a little flashlight, you're not gonna really see the difference. There's too much light, it's too much. If you are in a dark room and you turn on a little pen light, a little flashlight, that's gonna really stand out, right? Because even though it's little, but because there's that, you're not putting so much light into the world. Does that make sense? Or you could do that, you could say with like sound too, like when there's so much sound, it's just too much. But if it's a quiet room, you can have a small sound and really perceive a big difference. So those are two conditions that you could just put in your pocket and take with you. And if you're in a place of, or even feeling like you need a little bit of centering, one of the things I noticed as I was walking you through this, thank you for being so attentive and working with me, but the whole room was like kind of quieted down because everyone was so attentive to themselves. And it didn't really matter what else was going on. You were with your hand and in this like silly little exploration, but everyone calmed down. It was just a really quiet sense in the room too. So that these could be tools you could use going off into the world. But when you want to learn new things or do something new, whether it's movement, whether it's emotional regulation, whether it's cognition, learning something new, actually like book learning, whatever, slow and gentle will help you, will help your brain start to make some new connections. And believe me, there's more conditions, but that's like a little taste of what's behind my work.